Allow me to say it if you haven't heard it, just to confirm it. God is so good. Man, God is good. It make you yell sometimes. Almost make you cuss. Damn it, God is good. Boy, He do so much. He bring you so far, bring you to it and through it. And you do with it before you know what to do with it. While you still complaining about it, He done worked it out. That's in them old spiritual hymnals and them old books you used to have to read. But that ain't got nothing to do with the fact that it's true in every way, shape, fashion, or form. If you have lived your life where you let God lead. I don't give a lead how good a point guard Kyrie Irving is. Let God run point in your life and you go to the championships. Maybe you don't go to the real championship, but maybe you get a big ass ring. I don't know, but I'm just telling you. He's undefeated, son. I'm telling you. If it's God that you choose, you cannot lose. You can have hard times, you can have hardships, you can have difficulties and issues, but you cannot lose. And I've said this before also, if you listen, or if you've been listening, and I ain't been here in a minute, so you might have not heard nobody give the voice or say the things that you need to hear, so forgive me. I admit it, I have been doing and dealing with some things my own self, but nonetheless, worry for nothing. Yeah, man, worry for nothing, give thanks for all things, and like I have said, and my point was, what I was trying to get, but in a matter of speaking, basically, can I talk to you for a minute? Let me talk to you for a minute. I'm just going to say that, because I was saying, and my point was that I have said a time and again, it ain't necessarily so difficult for you to give God praise when things are going or seemingly going your way. You can wake up with breath in your body, fully able and capable of doing any and anything, any and everything that you want to do. You know, you can go here, you can walk here, you can shop, eat, breathe, sleep, work, live, love, hunt, kiss. You can do all these things, and it don't mean nothing to you to the point where you give God His glory. You don't bother making mention of that. That's just something you believe as a person, as a person, as a human being, as a person on earth. You just have, you're just privy to those things. If you find the right person, you got somebody to love. If you have the right job, you got the money to spend. If you got the right money to spend, you can get the car you like. Those things you think you're just privy to if you just make the right choices and decisions. Oh, silly beloved. That is so not true. That is so not true. And the fact of the matter is, if you get a $50,000 scratcher, you jump up for joy because God has blessed you with $50,000. A fool and his money are soon parted. And I'm sorry to tell you, you are the fool if you think money is a blessing that you're privy to when you've been privy to all the things that I mentioned beforehand that you did not make mention of saying thank you to God for. You are the fool. You are the fool. There are people right now with money that are in critical health situations, dynamic, hurtful, painful health situations, and they would tell you they would give every cent, dollar, and penny they have to feel good. That may not be something that you can get across to people of a certain age, a certain understanding, a certain mental capability or dysfunction. But yeah, saying to somebody, yeah, health is the true wealth. Yeah, they might not buy that. They lost all their money in a crap game. They never had no money in the first place because they never got the education or the training to do anything to earn them monties like that. So all they thinking is, yeah, all I need to do is figure out a way and find a way to eat today. Now they ain't gonna tell you that they like to do the dope. They ain't gonna tell you they like to use heroin. They ain't gonna tell you they like to crack cocaine and stuff like that, which is where every dollar they get comes from or goes to. But they need that next dollar so bad, oh so bad, and they ignore and forego any thoughts of having decent health. So now, when you just done decided to give up on yourself, living life to any healthy extent, yeah, you got a whole lot of time to worry about what the play 3 was and playing your number all day, 4 times a day at $25, $40 a pop, and then wonder why you ain't got no money. Well, how you expect to have NT? The number come out every day. You know why? Because they know a fool gonna play. No, that don't just rhyme. That's just the truth. Somebody believe they got the number. They play it enough. It's gonna come around often enough to where it makes sense to play it. They just got to be standing in the right place, holding their mouth a certain way, doing the right thing, and there for when the number come out, because that's their number and it's set to come out at any certain amount of time. It ain't got nothing to do with how many times you done played it and it didn't hit. No, let's not talk about that now. Now you splitting hairs now. You just being negative. You just a hater. All right, but call me a hater then. How much money did you spend on this same number all week and it didn't hit, and then when it finally do hit, you think you done struck it rich, and your ass done played $20,000 to win 5. Come on, man. What you want from me? What can I do? I can't do nothing. I'm just saying. That ain't even my point of reference for the conversation for today. I definitely wanted to say thank you to the people in my life that have contributed so much, been so much to me, been there for me in whatever ways they have been, individually, as a group. Thank you. Anybody who felt I deserved acknowledgement yesterday. Yeah, I done birthed some kids, of course. I would never deny that. I love them all. But I got acknowledgments for Father's Day, I think, just because people knew and know how I feel about being a dad. So yeah, some acknowledgments were expected, and I appreciate those. Some they just were not. Some names and numbers that I might not have heard from in a while. And then some I'm just like, you telling me Happy Father's Day? Some was like, you are a father. And then others like, you're a mother. Like, well, okay. But thank you. Anyway, some people don't have the kind words and the good things to say about their dads and fathers, but they have equally good things to say about men in their lives who've done the work, put in the work, and done the job. And they got that made me feel and makes me feel really, really good. Because that's an awesome thing, man. Because, hey, dads, you can't just get us at Walmart. So give us our props, give us our praise, give us our respect, if you so choose, because it just helps us to continue doing what we do. Because we leave to go out and get it and come back with it with nothing. We don't have anything to motivate us to do that except the fact that we just know we got to, our job and our families depend on it, so we go do it. That's it. If you ain't got no love, you ain't got no kiss, no pat on the ass, no, mouth watering, anyway, but you still got to do it. You just go damn do it. So if I didn't mention you, didn't shout you out yesterday, all the real men and the men in the places of the men that are fathers, hey, I appreciate y'all going out there and getting it, doing your darn own thing, keeping these kids in line and keeping them out of trouble, because sometimes we are the last line of defense before the world eats them up and spits them out. So continue to do what you do. Salute to you.
It's not that the kind of people eating is one person.